Off. Let's get right to some breaking news on consumer sentiment that has just crossed. And as of right now, we're seeing some of the preliminary results for the month of April 2023. Those coming in at 63.5 for the index of consumer sentiment there. And then additionally here, on the index of consumer expectations, that coming in at a 60.3. Now here is what's more to know about this. This is actually a move higher from the month of March. We were sitting at 62.0 during the month of March 2023. And one of the interesting things, as this was essentially unchanged this month in consumer sentiment, as the Survey of Consumers Director noted, this is inched up less than 2 index points from March. Sentiment now at about 3% below a year ago, but 27% above the all-time low from last June. Interesting note there. Consumers also, they're noting, have seen some of the easing of inflation among durable goods and cars. I know that was one area that we've been tracking over the course of this week, but they still expect high inflation to persist, at least on the short run. And on net, consumers did not perceive material changes in the economic environment in April, they're saying.
Yeah, I think this consumer sentiment report, Brad, fits with what we heard from the Fed member Waller this morning here, saying inflation still remains very high. In this report, Michigan sentiment noting year-ahead inflation expectations rose from 3.6% in March to 4.6% in April. Very interesting. That is coming despite the Fed's series of rate hikes going back more than a year, but does come alongside higher oil prices and higher gas prices, in large part because of those production cutbacks from OPEC a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, rare that you see the use of the word seesawing, but I'm going to give it a mention here. These expectations have been seesawing, as they went on to say, in 4 consecutive months, alternating between increases and decreases, but they said some uncertainty over the short-run inflation expectations continues to be noticeably elevated, indicating that the recent volatility expected in year-ahead inflation is likely to continue here. So pair that with what we're also continuing to hear about the health of the economy from some bank CEOs that have released earnings here on the day and as we kick off earnings season as well.